Hi everyone, in this video lecture we are going to learn about description of pie chart. Because pie charts plays a vital role in describing or explaining or sharing our informations in a meeting in the form of a data. Through this video lecture, we are going to learn about how to describe a pie chart clearly. Here, I like to ask you one question. How would you describe this graph? So in this graph, they shows the time spent by the students on sleeping. So in this graph, they shows that the percentage of the time spent by the students and their age in the form of a graph in different colors. So this will happen for you people in your workplace. Suppose you are going to describe this graph, how you are going to discuss or describe. So through this lecture, you are going to learn how to describe a pie chart clearly. Let's discuss in a detailed way. How to do it? Simple. You have to follow 4 steps. The first one is introduction, the second one is major trends, the third one is describe the rest of the chart, and the fourth one is conclusion. In the conclusion, you have to remember 3 points. One is summary, the other one is surprising, the other one is future accents. Let's see the points in a detailed form. The first one is the introduction. In the introduction part, so you have to describe a pie chart very clearly in the form of asking or sharing the information about who, what, when, why, where. And you have to explain what the graph shows, what the pie chart illustrates, what the kind of given information it gives. So all these details you have to share or describe very clearly in the introduction part. Let's move to the next step. The next step for you people is major trends. The major trends is nothing. It is simple to say which is the largest part and which is the smallest part in a graph, and which occupies a large portion and which occupies the smallest portion. What kind of data, what about the percentage, what about the age, what about the limit, all these things you have to discuss very clearly in the second part, in the major trends. So based on the introduction and based on the major trends only, you can conclude also. So this is very important step in describing a pie chart, because you are going to give a very clear information through the audience in your meeting. Let's move to the next step. Here I has given you a list of words that you have to follow to describe your data in your meeting. So your data, it may be a percentage. You can share it in a fraction wise, for example 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, like that to describe your data in a percentage. As a qualifier, we can use that words 1/2, third, quarterly, a half, like that. So these are the words or the phrases that you have to follow in your description of your graph in your meeting. So kindly go through this page or this slide very clearly and make notes and remember these points while you are describing. The third step for you people is conclusion. In conclusion, you have to summarize from the beginning, from the introduction. So the pie chart shows the information, what information it shows, and what kind of data is there, what is about, why, where, all these data or these details you have to share. And the surprising facts and the future actions also, based on the introduction and major trends, the future actions that which you are going to take, that also you can share in this conclusion part. Now I has given you two pie charts here just for a comparison. Before we discussed about a single pie chart, how we have to describe. So now you have to compare these two pie charts in your meeting. For example, if you have to compare these two pie charts, how we have to describe, what is the way, so that we are going to discuss very clearly now. For that, how to do it? So it is very simple. You can describe in two ways. The one is introduction, similarities, differences, conclusion. The other form is also introduction, chart A, chart B, and conclusion. So this is the form you have to describe, or you have to compare two pie charts in your meeting. Here, this is the table for connectors and contrasts to describe a pie chart of similarities and differences. For example, the words you have to use for similarities are given in this. So for the differences also, you have to use these words. For example, on other hand, like this. So these although, even though, and for similarities, likewise, okay, also. So these are the words you have to use while you are describing your similarities and differences of your pie chart in your meeting. So kindly go through this table and learn and remember. Here I has given you one two charts along with its an answer, with a model with an answer. So first, look at these two pie charts and prepare your description, and open the video or play the video again and go through this answer and compare your answer, your description along with this, and find out how you are good in describing a pie chart. So overall, through this video lecture, I hope you learned how to describe a pie chart very clearly in your meeting. Thank you for watching.